even use it on Naga or Onigod. Could seal a deal for this first point for the Eternal.
Matchup looking as scrappy as the last so far. Here we go. Naga goes in with their nano boost there, but he's not able to find a kill. It's Khan that gets hacked in the backline. But Decay doesn't know what's coming for him. Naga turns back around and peels, removes the tracer from the equation. And Mag can't get away from the focusing beam. It was Khan, in fact, to finish the kill. Now the Eternal, blood's in the water, and they can taste it. They want to move to the point here, but Naga, after duplicating the Sombra, is hacked. He still might have an EMP here, though. Translocate to make it more effective. It's only going to catch Fury, but the D.Va doesn't have the mobility during the duration of this hack. Fury has to stand off the point and actually gets desuited. Vestala on the other side, though, is able to eat Decay's Pulse Bomb, and Assassin has to get out. Then EMP connects with the whole back line, and that's a huge setup for Decay to go in. Resurrect here could be big, and Naga's back in the fight. Still in overtime, Matt, and that's closes Sound Barrier.
Yeah, and it's going to push the Eternal off of the point for just a little bit, and yeah.
Mag a little bit low now. TP thrown down by Onigod just to be able to get into the backline, and now he's charged up and ready to go. It might be a little bit too late, though. Yeah, Naga and Dan already down as Mag wins the frontline fight.
Yeah, it's getting that ice block out early. He got it out of Naga. He had an ice block because he gets caught up. They didn't really have anything to work with. This will be an Ant Matrix shot from Bebe. It's actually pretty far up. It's like almost like halfway up between the players on the Eternal, so not a great Ant Matrix.
Shadow block there by Mag, but then his shadow goes awry as well. The Sound Barrier, great timing from Dredro there. And he gets 2 kills in that fight to environmental kills, man. Fury tried to get cute. He tried to wrap around behind the Eternal and eat up a lot of their damage. Dredro turned
from Khan early.
Too close to the front line. Assassin goes down just before the Symmetra wall came up, and it's an icicle that claims him. But Dan falls. He's going to get hit by the Fire Strike, and Naga can't make the Blizzard work. He has no idea where it went, but Fury was sat there waiting for it. The Justice don't control the point quite yet, and there's still some cleanup to be done. Without Mag in the equation here, the previous heroics from the Justice may be for naught. Closer, though, getting his hands dirty now, and Dredro's not going to be able to escape. Unless... Okay, don't know how he slipped away there. Fury going to be laser carved out of his mech now, and Assassin wants to push up with this Blizzard, but no one's going to get caught inside of that. It's Decay coming back into the fight with 2 kills that secures it.
And they have to invest the Blizzard towards the end, and then Naga light advantage. In this next fight, you're going to have a 1-player advantage for a little bit of time.
Dan wants to push up here, sees the May wall to the left-hand side, but doesn't want to commit too heavily. Maglo goes for the shatter anyway, he's going to catch Dan, and Cardi got forward that! Absolutely massive! And he doesn't overcommit. No charge there, just hammer swing, knowing Decay and Co. will help clean up. Fantastic Reinhardt play from Mag.
And this is what Mag has looked the best at during the season, right? It's really been his Reinhardt and his Winston where he's excelled. It's really been the struggles on the ball compositions where and then a Sound Barrier from behind.
The Justice will be better off not fighting this, you almost have to think. Symmetra wall's in place, so they're going to try and get cute around that one. Bebe goes for the Amplification Matrix, but doesn't seem in position to make much offensive use of that ability. And the wall comes second from the Eternal. Shatter came in from Darm, but it doesn't look like they're able to follow up on it to a great degree. It's just Decay to fall, and it's a trade of Symmetras in the end. Blizzard here from Assassin. That one doesn't tickle for the Eternal. The self-destruct is avoided for the most part, and Mag misses a charge, but Dana's got to be on the wrong side of that wall. Assassin, late into the fight, having a huge impact on this May Matthew. Faced a lot of criticism, but right now, it's an icy road. He's paving the way to victory for the Washington Justice, and they're going to take away Leisure.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen Reaper in so long, right? But I mean, right there, that's exactly what I was talking about. They just punish Dawn. I mean, Visola nowhere close, and they just run him down.
He's just really not one for subtlety, is he? Decay just turns straight up, absolutely rolls on towards Dan, teleports forward, I think, onto the platform. The Eternal, I mean, maybe should have expected the Justice would want to brawl after that first map, but the composition still looks like it took them by surprise. Naga got hit with like a full face of sticky bombs early in that fight. Smooth forehead, wrinkled brain for Khan. Because the Germans causing a lot of problems for the Justice so far, but he's a Sound Barrier, and they just launch forward. Again, the pace they can access with this Lucia Moro composition is hard for the Eternal to deal with. Khan goes down early in the fight, which means their healing is lacking, and Dredro was midway through rally. He's now gone as well. Naga can't make ends meet with a duplicated Reaper ultimate, and that might be done already. The Justice now set up on the point. 1 tick for them already. The Eternal try and respond here. What do they switch to? Maybe nothing at this stage here, as they're going to try and make it work with these compositions. It's another missed pulse bomb there from Onigod after getting 2 at his last one. Can't catch them all, I guess, but 86.7% already for the Justice, and they are far from done. Khan's in deep trouble. He's going to get pincered there in the back line, and Dan is just a second too late with a Primal Mat.
Yeah, and the Eternal end up nanoing Dridro there on the brig, and really nice adjustment by the Justice. They just run right past it, right to the corner, and you see what that's going to lead to here is players just jumping onto the point one by one for Paris, just trying to draw this out as long as possible.
Decay knows that they have to backtrack, they have to back up as he just plows towards his goal. He'll catch only goal.
Farah, the Hanzo, Decay just plucks the Farah out of the sky. But very interesting strategy here by the Eternal to go towards more of these newfound compositions.
Look, one team that really got a lot of mileage out of the Cowboy, Matthew, is the Seoul Dynasty. They had fits on McCree as often as possible, and he really had a huge impact with some incredible stats that really suited their slot.
Gate stuff, you're not going to play Winston Maid, right? I mean, you're not going to play some of these odder comps, so really eliminated that from even happening is, that is another, I mean, there's been nothing here from the Eternal. Yeah.
You have to have some kind of cojones to try and go against Decay on the Cowboy with anything airborne, right? Naga is that kind of player, which is fine, but Decay is punishing the Farah pick in a big way. There might have to be a switch here.
Screen here, but you see up on the bridge, and you're like, well, where's Fury? Fury is out in the back, just kind of poking at Don constantly. Don was in the spawn. Fury just tracking him the entire way.
Okay, Fury gets manually hacked here, so there's no one to really stop this barrage from countering in, and Naga finally gives an account of himself on this Farah. Concussive blast away. Sees that self-destruct go in there from Fury, and now he wants to dive further into the back line. The Justice get out with the Lucio speed boost. And they're going to have a chance for a recontest here.
Yeah, you will. You know, it looks like we're going to have Closer go back, get Mag back up into the fight, but they should have Fury be able to touch. They got off the point.
Yeah, they tried to push up here into okay, Mag. Okay, so there's an assumption about the Eternal playing around that corner. They're just not. A lot of them get taped to the sky. It's pretty hard to find good value with that Shatter against his composition anyway, so you got to be reasonable about it.
This Amp Matrix is huge, though.
Yep, Decay playing around it. We've seen the Justice go for this. Decay threw the Amp Matrix on the Cowboy, and he cleans up Pistola. And there's nothing more to be done here for the Paris Eternal, and they're running out of time. It's less than a minute remaining for them to get point A.
Yeah, and you're gonna lose probably both supports here.
Trouble.
Great body grenade. He's able to stay out. I mean, that is incredible there.
Fury might have gone too far as well. Picks up the mini, tries to get away.
Actually, may want them to push up a little bit and try and get him an angle.
Oh my! Assassin just gets mulched there by only got at point blank range. He finds another headshot before dropping down. Baby loses that immortality field now, and the Eternal are looking much healthier. Self-destruct on the corner doesn't affect anyone from the Justice, but they are looking haggard as all heck. Trying to move on to the point here, but only God is not missing right now. Closer gets taken down by Naga, and the Eternal come up with
for the Justice, and that may be enough to do it.
Barrage here from Naga. Nano boost as well, just to secure kills. Self-destruct there from Fury does very little, but Decay's able to find Dan. Team effort though, looks like there was a hack involved there. He'll be brought back into the fight though, and the Justice need to try and regroup as quickly as possible. Naga doesn't want to give them that opportunity, but a huge sleep dart. That's a massive connection there. Naga now has to sleep on the high ground. Assassin would love to get there, but he's got to deal with the Tracer first. Defensive body grenade there from Bebe after a ridiculous sleep, and that's going to stop the Eternal in their tracks, Matt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 2 minutes on the clock, not a ton of time. And I wonder if you switch off of this Farah here. I don't know if you can actually attack with this. Yeah, so they go over and they'll play the Echo. But, yeah, things are... I mean, the Justice... And with these changes for the Paris Eternal, you've reset some of the ultimates on some big key players.
Yeah, they got to go aggressive now, the Justice. Mag was getting a little bit low and didn't quite have his primal rage, so they had to use their nano, but that's all really they use. The Justice get aggressive behind that, and they get a lot of value. The Eternal are in a sort of an ultimate percentage trough right now. So they don't have a lot really to leverage here with 1 minute remaining. Never too far away. Maybe just a little bit of... Okay, straight for the EMP, and it's the back line that's hit hardest. Khan picked off instantly. Pistola's going to get hit with a hack, and Closer goes for the insurance policy of the sound barrier there. The Justice get another fight win, Matt. We're under 30 seconds. The Eternal look a little listless.
On Anubis, as Decay now has a pulse bomb, you have Primal Rage active, there's going to be Khan dropping right away.
I don't know about the opportunity for a back cap here, Matthew. Naga's able to pick off Closer. Yeah, but Fury was ready for it. He drops back. Naga's also going to be caught in the sights of Assassin, and he will be removed. And the Justice, a convincing beginning to this series now. They go up 2 maps to Honor, and they probably want to play D.Va. So any compositions that feature those 3 is probably where they want to be. It just so happens that the Justice feel pretty well tech for these setups as well, but teams trade supports here. Bebe has gone down, so not a lot of sort of healing capacity left for the Justice on this attacking side, and it's hard to keep someone like Mag alive as a result. Still, a tick here would be nice to go home with, and that's what the Justice get. Little boop there by Closer to send the Eternal airborne, make it harder for them to contest the point here. Buys a bit of extra time for the Justice, but looks like it'll just be the one tick for them, Matthew.
Yeah, they won't be able to get away with anything else. You know, Bebe is such a large source of the healing, as you're going to lose 2 players. Says Assassin's still behind enemy lines. Just going to constantly hack the health packs, try and get some damage down, farm up that EMP. Decay will move away from Tracer and go to the Reaper again. So I think this is because you're running the Lucio Moira. You can obviously play way closer together. Reaper still is like, yeah, just run down Don. Just get him scared. Big biotic grenade though there.
It's going to have to be a Wraith War. Keep it, Mag. Doesn't quite have that cooldown. Decay! Oh man, this guy rides the lightning. He was looking for Naga, who very quickly gained altitude and extricated himself from that potentially dangerous situation. Primal Rage here for Dan. That's a scary one, and here it comes. Fade used instantly there from Bebe. Coalescence now to try and catch his team against the damage here from the Primal Rage, but a Biotic Grenade came in, and that's Decay down as a result. Mag has a Primal of his own here. Winston really where he feels the most comfortable, but what can he do now without the Reaper in the mix? There again, he gets at least 1 kill for every single Primal Rage that he uses, man. He's got an efficiency of 1.0, and he gets Khan, the most important target. A big EMP on the follow-up there from Assassin, and things are coming up Millhouse for the Justice, Matthew.
Yeah, and as soon as they get that first kill on a Khan, they invest the sound barrier, they push on through, Rally comes out, but then the EMP comes from Assassin, and he's going in deep for the supports.
Probably he tries to match Decay's positioning as well. Just tries to meet him on any flank routes and make it harder for Decay to just, access the backline easily. Nano boost here on towards Dan though. Decay thinks twice about challenging the Winston in his current state.
They can just disengage though because it's speed boost, yeah.
Lucio, backpedals. Suna, I mean, he knows he's under assassin scrutiny right now, but there's going to be a Death Blossom here, and Vistola can't get away from it. The self-destruct claims Khan, and Bebe even invests the Coalescence here. It's more than enough for the Justice.
The Lucio, you cannot, underestimate the power of the speed boost and just being able to disengage.
Eyes on Dan here with the Primal Rage. Oh, we might have a chance to use it here. EMP again catches 4, and Dan is dispatched extremely quickly. Mag finds his way into a small room, and he's accosted Dredro here, realizing he probably can't get the kill though, and that whip shot forces him back again, I think mid-flight. But the Justice...
This is going to allow a few seconds for Closer to get back, and he's going to have that beat.
Suna got manually hacked. He's in deep trouble. He can't blink away. Naga now trying to do something in the middle of the fight, but he's walked straight into a defense matrix, and he gets picked up by Assassin, who gets 2 kills already on both DPS, no less. Decay stunned out of that Death Blossom there by the Brig. It's frustrating, but there's a Coalescence in the fight to keep him vital. And Suna's going to struggle. He has to recall inside his own spawn, basically. Bebe just dishing out the skill orbs here. Obviously, Moira getting more health back per second makes a difference in fights like this, and the Justice finished with 250 on the clock.
The Moira, obviously on a break. This is trying to get Don in a position.
Oh! Suna's in trouble. His translocator's been removed by Assassin. He hacks him as well from behind. But the Justice have no way of picking him out of the massive Eternal plays by the looks of things here. This is looking much better here for Paris.
It's also so much damage onto Mag. The Reinhardt hammers, the ability to be hacked, and then, goodbye. And then the...
So we see a bit of a longer neutral game with these compositions, right? The Ryan's trying to trade a little bit here. The Waldo is a big change. Naga goes in, gets rid of Bebe early up, but you can see just how charged Decay is. Forces Naga away, but Mag a little bit too far forward there. So as good as this comp is for the Justice, they don't have a lot to really deal with the Reaper. Naga just walks in there. After getting rid of Bebe, it's on for young and old. There's no one who really can stop him. Mag's able to step up and touch here. Keep the fight going. Ooh, Assassin's very low, and Closer's going to get hit with that EMP. Yeah, nothing to be done here. The Justice will try and stall this out a little bit longer, but they are struggling so far in Numbani after a decent attacking round. The Eternal have a huge time bank here. They haven't even got that second checkpoint. 5:30.
Justice some trouble now, but the Justice actually have some ultimates to work with.
Death Blossom from Naga catches Closer again. He's struggled in the last couple of fights. Still hasn't built that sound barrier yet. Now, the Eternal are giving the Justice a bit of a clouting here. They look quite good on the comp that the Justice has been going to this entire series, so maybe a switch here in philosophy.
We'll see, though. I mean, the Eternal have just been rolling. This will be an Amp Matrix. So it looks like Mag was trying to line up the shatter.
Sound barrier here for both teams. Mag doesn't connect at all, and he gets shattered. Him and Fury knocked to the ground, and Mag is taken down. Despite the sound barrier being in the fight, the Eternal are able to come over the top of it there. Blizzard from Assassin slows things up, and Closer finds a cheeky little double. Can he stay alive though? Naga pushing forward, and it's unclear how much of that defense matrix Fury has left. This lets Pistola sort of range a bit further away from the fight and chase Bebe down. Mag walks face first into an EMP here, but has the durability just in his base health to stay alive. Assassin on the Tracer is not a common sight here, but it's enough to get the Justice out of jail.
He gets in a position, it's not going to hit him. They just sacrificed Mag, but he lives anyway.
Self-destruct comes out there. Symmetra wall going to make it hard to connect on that, and Naga's probably made it pretty clear where he was going with that teleport. The Symmetra barrier makes it really hard for the Death Blossom to get any value for him, and he brings an ultimate into the fight. Ultimately, it gets nothing, and this is where the Justice have an opportunity to even the ledger in time bank now. The Eternal are going to get staggered here. Pistola obviously no stranger to this phenomenon. With the Ryan shield in the way, it's particularly hard. He's going to try.
Longer fights with the Symmetra in the mix definitely favors her in terms of damage output.
If Bebe can get an immortality field in that front line and allow Decay to go to work, the Symmetra is devastating. Mag is another shatter here. Last one, not so flash, this one. All remains to be seen. Assassin gets picked off by Naga here. So the Justice hope to play a slow and neutral game. They still have a Symmetra charging up. Mag eventually has to make the play. He has to make the move here. Trying to force Dana to drop the shield if he can. Maybe force the enemy Ryan out of position. There's the immortality field. And the Eternal looked like they felt comfortable enough there to stand away from the shield. But they have an EMP to break back in. And with Decay and Mag falling, this might be it. Fury walks onto the Khan and gets rid of Khan with a remake kill. Buys a little bit of time. Crucial time being boarded. Look how healthy he still is. They can't kill him. Across the map, Bebe keeps that Diva alive for quite a while.
I tell you what, if there you
still
lose
don't
the
have
immortality field, yeah.
No Baptiste, a big Symmetra wall here makes it hard for the Eternal to actually get damage. It's a net damage reduction here for the Eternal, so much so that they can't afford to fight. They're forced back. Now, Khan is back in the mix here. Self-destruct catches Decay, and I mean, the Justice can't afford to let those kills happen this way. They do freeze Dan, but the immortality field may have kept him alive. It wasn't quite placed correctly, though, and this could be devastating for the Eternal, Matthew. It's not over yet, but Naga comes in with a heroic Death Blossom, and the D-suit there on Fury should pave the way. Assassin can't stall for as long as he...
We're going to try and go main here. But this is also going to give Decay some really nice sight lines, and yeah, I mean, he's going to be able to take out two from a distance.
Oh, that's so nasty. Fastest gun in the West. Dridro's able just to skirt away.
Kind of run down Decay, and you have nobody that can provide damage at long range to be able to do so. And they put a teleporter into the backline, but gets destroyed straight away.
The wall doesn't do anything there either. It doesn't let them catch anyone. And now the Amp Matrix, the Eternal might have to drop off the high ground now and give it over to the Justice. That could be their undoing here. High ground advantage for Washington. Mag sees a wall come up, but didn't have a shatter anyway. It's a wayward fire strike that catches Naga. The shatter there not nearly as fancy, but Mag doesn't do it that way. He does it the old-fashioned way. Swing and hammer. Dridro now, under the scrutiny of Decay, will crumble, and so do the Eternal on this attack. That's a